Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another Team Empire Pay It Forward right now system explanation. We are definitely happy to have you connected to this Zoom. If you're watching this on a replay, make sure you do reach out to the person who sent you this information so that they can go ahead and help you get on board and be a part of our Team Empire ecosystem and our Team Empire family. But before we continue, guys, remember, I have to read this disclaimer to you. We are not financial advisors. Everything you will see here is completely optional. We are not giving you financial advice. We have created this presentation for those people that would like to generate some income right now while we wait, develop, and launch our Team Empire ecosystem. The entry fee is minimal and it is accessible for everybody. You are not required to participate if you don't wish to. This is 100% optional. Always do your own research about the different platforms we use before registering and read each of those platforms' terms and conditions. We are not responsible for any bad use of any of our platforms and consequences thereof for not following each of those platforms' rules and regulations. Cross recruiting in any of our platforms is strictly prohibited. This presentation is patent pending and no copies or distribution of this is allowed. So sharing this is completely prohibited. Guys, welcome to Bellator Life, your daily forever profit. And remember, Bellator is more than just a company. It is a promise to deliver real value through innovative products. Guys, we are talking about visionary leadership. This is a company that is designed with like innovative ideas and always looking into the future. It's strategic growth. Okay, we're talking about growing and getting into the right markets at the right time and with the products that everybody needs out there. And also a continental impact. We're talking a global footprint where the company is already in position globally to expand and also a shared success as we build communities around the world who are benefiting from not only our technology, our products, but also with the fact that they can actually generate some insane income as they go ahead and share this opportunity with other people around the world. So we're talking about again, real products, real value, real impact. Okay, but let's watch.
The world is changing faster than ever before. Technology is accelerating. Artificial intelligence is no longer the future. It is the reality of today. Companies, industries, and the financial system are being reshaped. But most people are still preparing for this new world with old rules. Old career plans. Old money habits. Old ideas of security. Yet traditional systems are no longer as strong as they once were. The cost of living is rising. The value of money is changing. Markets are becoming more uncertain. And many people are starting to realize that the financial lessons they were taught are no longer enough. Because most of us were taught to work for money. But wealth is not built by working alone. Wealth is built by what you own. The things that take money out of your pocket are liabilities. The things that put money into your pocket are assets. People who understand this difference think differently. They do not just chase income. They build systems. They acquire assets. They use time, technology, and strategy to their advantage. Today, change has already begun. The real question is no longer whether the world will change. The real question is whether you are ready for it. This presentation was created to help you understand the new economy, see money differently, and position yourself for the future because the world has changed. Now it is time to change the way we think.
And that is correct, guys. It is time for us to position ourselves for the future by watching this strategic briefing by Bellator, guys. It's all about how to position yourself on the winning side of the economic change. Why? Because the world is rewriting its rules. Guys, the traditional systems are failing. What we learned from our great grandfathers and grandfathers, fathers, mothers, like what we learn from our ancestors is the old system, and that old system is completely failing. No longer you have to continue working until you die. There are different things you can do in order for you to make things better for you and your family, and most importantly, for you to leave a legacy to them, right? AI and technology itself is replacing a lot of jobs. A lot of people are losing their jobs because, again, like robots are taking over. Imagine if you went to a factory, let's say a car factory, like 10, 20, 30 years ago, you will see a lot of people working, right? But what about now? Go to a car factory right now, and you're gonna see maybe 5 people managing a bunch of different computers with robots building these machines, right? So, and AI itself is gonna replace millions of jobs in the near future. Now, the great wealth transfer is also happening, right? For the longest time, only 1% of the population controlled the global economy. But that is not longer the case because things are about to change, and that is the problem. Guys, most people are unprepared to be part of this wealth transfer, right? That's why this strategy was designed for those who refuse to be left behind and stay with their arms crossed, right? If you're one of those people who want to do something about it, then pay close attention to what we are about to share. But what is the 2026 challenge, right? What is today's challenge? And the challenge is that everything that we are doing is limited by design, right? How many of us just work, pay debts, then buy a bunch of liabilities, like maybe getting a car, maybe buying a house, or maybe you just went out drinking or eating or whatever it is. And then all of a sudden, now to cover your lifestyle, you need to get more work. And then go back and do the same thing. Work, pay debts, keep buying more liabilities, and then keep getting more work. Right. So it's a vicious cycle. It's something that you will continue doing until you die. But guess what, guys? A lot of us are already at a breaking point. It is time to do something different. It is time for us to find a better way. Guys, the definition for insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over and expecting a different result. That's why there's got to be a better way to do things. And we have it right in front of us right now. Welcome to Bellator and Miracle Technologies, guys. This is a company that is built for scale, better by institutions, established in 2017 with nearly 9 years in operation, with over $100 million invested in our infrastructure, fully licensed, fully regulated, and a global physical presence. We're talking about over 40 different countries where we have a physical presence into, and we are basically available worldwide. Talk about an opportunity that you can do anywhere around the world from your phone or your computer, right? Everything that we needed to do, all of the mistakes that were needed to be made, all of the building, the strategies, the licenses, the permits, All of that was already created during these 9 years. You are coming in, and if you're watching this for the first time, you are coming in at the right time because everything is about to explode and all of the pieces of the puzzle are falling into place already. Guys, also, we are a publicly traded company thanks to Metaterra Holdings Inc., which is a holding company that is positioned for public expansion through the public company structure. Talk about bringing in investors from around the world, from the outside world, right? Now the community, you no longer the product, or the client. Our clients are now institutions, big investors from around the world who will be investing into Metaterra Holdings Inc. and therefore investing into our ecosystem. So so the company is no longer looking for you to be the investor or like bring money in. No, you could just be a part of this and be part owner of everything that we are building, right? But the real customers are those big institutions out there who want to invest billions into what we got going on. Guys, we also have a board that leads, right? A market that follows what we are doing, right? We have proven leadership, deep expertise, and an unmatched vision. Metaterra's board brings together distinguished leaders with decades of experience in building and in scaling market leading companies across the globe, right? We are talking about, for example, our CEO of Metaterra, Mr. Hakan Torhan. He is like the brains behind everything that we have built right here. He used to be a ATM salesman in England. He's from Turkey, and guess what? He saw a gap. He saw something missing in the market and created this entire ecosystem that you are about to see. Then we have also our CEO of Wall Street Capital and chairman of the board of Metaterra, which is Mr. Douglas Anderson, right? And he has over 30 years of experience in Wall Street, getting companies like ours and ecosystems like ours to go public and be traded in the stock market. Guys, we are a fully regulated and publicly traded company in the NASDAQ OTC, right? And we have leaders and board members like John Bayer, Stephen Moore, Stephen L. Norris, Monica Prophet, which you could Google and watch and look at their resume. Go on their LinkedIn, and you're gonna see how experts or how smart and how the whole life experience, their whole career, how much they have accomplished together. We're talking about having a group of leaders with a digital governance, right? Discipline, oversight, long-term thinking. This is not a project that is being built to go away tomorrow. We're talking about a minimum of 20 years that we're projecting of this going strongly and continue growing, right? And then we're talking about a global perspective. These are leaders across finance, energy, and policies that will like pretty much change the game. And then we also have a group of market builders, right? These are people that have decades of experience creating industry leaders. Okay, but guys, we also have an enterprise grade validation, right? Integrated with us and in association with us, we have big name companies who have done their research, who have done their background checks on us and everything we are doing. And guess what they decided to do? They decided to partner up with us. For example, we have a partnership with Ingenico, which is one of our authorized partners. You could go to the website and look at our company logo where they say we are their partners, right? Because again, they betted us, right? They giving us that validation. If you want to know whether or not we are a real deal, look up these big companies like Ingenico, the number one POS machine company in the world with over 40 million POS machines that will be accepting our crypto, our technology, and it will allow crypto to be used to pay in those machines. Now, we also have like a contract or an association with the other top four companies of POS machines in the world, which means that we have access to over 400 million POS machines that will be using our technology. We also have a contract with Bitso. Bitso is one of the biggest crypto exchange in the world. We have a contract with BMW. I'm pretty sure you've seen those luxury cars out there. And then imagine later on being able to purchase your car with crypto inside a BMW dealership. We're talking about Shopify as well, right? Shopify, if you ever purchase something online, guess what? You probably use their system to be able to pay with your credit cards and debit cards. Now imagine being able to pay online for whatever you're shopping with crypto. That is what's going to be happening very, very soon. And you are here watching it first. But let's talk about the blockchain adoption curve. Guys, the global crypto ownership is moving from early adoption into rapid acceleration. Early adopters already came in. Institutionals, institutional inflow already happened, right? Like big companies buying crypto, getting into crypto, all of that already happened. Global commerce acceleration is already happening. There are a lot of people buying and selling crypto personally, right? But we're about to change that into like making it super easy and accessible. So now for the next 36 months, guys, mass market acceleration is about to happen. And big companies and well, big countries are already adopting crypto on a higher level. We're talking about India, Nigeria, Vietnam, United States, Ukraine. All of these countries are accepting crypto in a big, big way. Matter of fact, I think the Genius Act just got signed in the United States. We about to make the dollar, like the dollar is gonna become the biggest stable coin in the world. So you guys gotta understand where we heading and that crypto is a reality. If you are one of those people watching this right now thinking about crypto is a scam, oh boy, I gotta tell you, you better start doing some research. You better start looking at what is going on around the world because you are about to be left behind. Now, what is a group? How does these groups work, right? A group is simply many different brands under one big group, one big company. And that will be the example for the Volkswagen group. You got, for example, Volkswagen, who owns the Audi, the Seat, the Skoda, premium brands like the Porsche, like Lamborghinis, Bentleys. But what about the luxury brands, the brands that only the billionaires use, like Bugatti, Rimac, or the bikes, for example, like the Ducatis, all of these brands fall under one umbrella, right? And that is exactly how we work as well. Well, we have Metaterra Holdings, which is our publicly traded brand. This is building the future through blockchain power and real world asset tokenization. Then underneath that, right, that Metaterra is where the money comes in, right? And then that will trickle down to our ecosystem, which is the Miracle Technologies ecosystem. Now, Miracle Technologies was established again in 2017, but remember that is our parent company, driving innovation through blockchain technology, financial solutions, and real world utility. But what is our mission? Again, to create a global ecosystem based on our blockchain power products and services that empower individuals and businesses. And our vision is simple, guys, to build a decentralized future where financial freedom, transparency, and opportunities are accessible to every single body. But guess what, guys? Underneath Miracle Technologies, we got our one ecosystem. This is limitless possibilities, right? So it's just like the Volkswagen Group. We have our company, our ecosystem, and then we have all of the different brands that will be catering to every single one of your needs and everybody else's out there, right? So then we have Bellator Life, which is our hub, opportunity hub. Here you're going to be able to find a lot of different things that you're going to be able to do. For example, here you're going to be able to get access to our CPU nodes, Guardian nodes, the Codex, the Alpha Pass, the education and training systems, and most importantly, our global affiliate program. This is where you're going to be able to literally build a business that will pay you for the rest of your life. Miracle Pay is our crypto payment solution center. Here you're going to be able to find our payment system with the POS machines, all the technology that we have created, crypto payments, gateway, multi-coin solutions, and global acceptance. Then we have our Miracle Cash and More physical stores. These are our licensed exchange and retail stores. Here you're going to be able to do crypto exchanges, real-time crypto payments and price data, financial services, and retail stores. Then we have our own blockchain. Guys, you know how many companies out there tell you, hey, we're about to build our own blockchain? Well, no, wait. We already have ours. It's built, it's running, it's working, right? And here you're going to be able to find our Mirix tokens. You'll be able to get all of the other tokens that we have. You're going to be able to do staking, get even create your own smart contracts if you want to. The dApps and our entire ecosystem is running through our own blockchain, right? Then we also have Miracle Bank Q, which is our fiat and crypto bridge. This is like your digital bank account, right? Like you're gonna be able to go ahead and go turn on, have fiat on your on and off ramp, basically transfer and move crypto from fiat and fiat from crypto through your own digital bank account, right? You're gonna have multi-currency accounts, secure transfers, and global banking access. Imagine being able to bank globally through Miracle Bank Q. Then we have our score ID. This is our Web3 credit score. Yes, a Web3 credit score, never done before. But now people will be able to, via the Web3, have a credit score based on their like digital assets, right? Based on your digital assets footprint on the internet. So many people out there, unfortunately, in poor countries are unbanked. But imagine having your own digital bank account on your phone and not have to worry about whether in your country they have a good credit score and then you want to buy a BMW, for example. Boom, all of a sudden now you have credit that you could use to get yourself a loan, right? Financial identity, reputation system, trust, and transparency. That's what you're going to be able to get through here. And then you have Boogie Golfer Lifestyle Club. Now, this is our travel club membership, our AI educational program, cashback rewards, exclusive deals and perks, experience and events, and lifestyle services. All of that you're going to be able to find through this system. But what does our CEO of Bellator, Michael Third, says about Bellator? Let's read. It says here, at Bellator Life, our mission is clear: empower individuals, transform lives, and build a legacy of freedom through innovation, integrity, and a global opportunity. Right? So the movement is real. The future is Bellator. And I couldn't agree more with an statement than with Mr. Third, right? Our CEO. Why? Because the future is Bellator, guys. You see, I've been in this industry for a long, long, long time, and I never seen a project as solid as Bellator. Not only because of the way that they actually pay, because this is a very like generous compensation plan for those who like to build a business. But not only that, guys, we're talking about a company that is building towards the future. Everything that you acquire here will literally pay you for the rest of your life. And when you are building something and when you are working on anything, you want to be able to look into where this is going to be taking you in the next 3 5 years, right? And when you have something that you accumulated, let's say 2 3 years ago, and all of a sudden it's paying you way more now, and then it's going to pay you way more in the future, I mean, you are doing something right. Unfortunately, this industry, this whole digital world, and all of these different companies, they are working towards staying alive for the next year or maybe 6 months or maybe 2 years max. We're talking about 20 years, like plan, a 20-year plan minimum for what we are working on right now. So if you're looking for something where you could plant your flag and be here for the long haul and not have to do multiple different things that would distract you, this is the spot where you need to be. And that's why the movement is real, because we are about to launch Latin America like in the next few days. We like officially like taking that market, and that is being led by your own truly, Mr. Juan Martinez, right? And we are going to make sure that we bring the entire world to this. And the future is Bellator. Guys, remember, Bellator is more than just a company. It is a promise to deliver real value through innovative products. We are not here to play games, and we are changing the game. Okay, but what is the node, right? Let's go inside the ecosystem. Let's understand what nodes are and what their roles are, right? So what is a node? A node is a computer or software system connected to a network that performs a specific task, right? There are four types of nodes in a network. First is the processing nodes. These are handless transactions. This handles transactions, sorry, execute smart logics and keep the system running smoothly. The validator nodes will verify transactions, validate network activity, and protect the networks from fraud. The storage nodes will store blockchain and system data, maintain historical records, and ensures data availability. And the routing nodes will route information across the network, connects different nodes and systems, and they all work together, right? Processing, validating, storing, and routing uh, nodes will work together to keep the networks fast, secure, reliable, and scalable. And at the end, the users, right, and the systems will be happy because everything is moving to the way it's supposed to be. Now let's take a look at Miracle Pay and their flow diagram. Right, imagine a user. The user makes a payment. Then the Miracle Pay system will route and process those transactions. The CPU nodes then will process those transactions and keep the system running. And you, as an owner, will be able to benefit from all of that. Then the businesses or the merchants will receive those payments and grow their business. Why? Because now they have an added form of payment that will increase their sales and bring a brand new market to their stores, right? And when these transactions are completed, they will be secure, verified, and successfully stored inside our blockchain, right? So what Miracle Pay does is it helps those businesses accept crypto payments. It routes and process those transactions, connect the users with the merchants, supports those global digital payments, and make payments faster and more efficient for everybody. But what does the CPU nodes do? Well, they process those transactions, they support those systems activities, handle the infrastructure demands, keep the ecosystem running smoothly, and support the speed and the reliability of those transactions. Guys, as more people come in, as more people and more adoption happens, and the transaction volume grows, the infrastructure behind the system becomes more important, because the higher the demand, the higher the usage, the utility of it, the bigger the reward and for every single body participating in this. And Miracle Base and or the CPU nodes are sort of like the restaurant, right? You have a restaurant floor where people come in, they sit down, they order their food, they pay, and they leave happy, right? But behind the scenes is the engine room. This is, let's say, the kitchen, right? This is where the magic happens. The CPU nodes, which act like the chefs, right? They get to work. They make sure that everything happens smoothly and that everything is perfect, right? So in the kitchen, you're gonna see the chefs, the CPU nodes, cooking the food, right? Adding the flavor. You're gonna see them preparing the ingredients, making sure everything is cooked perfectly, and then also they're gonna plate it, put it nice and neat, and take it to the customer, right? So the CPU nodes, which are working 24/7 behind the scenes, ensure that every transactions are fast, accurate, and reliable, right? And then the customers, which are ready to leave, they go ahead and they set up their payments. The payment is verified, and everybody's happy. They enjoy a great meal and left, right? So again, guys, as more people start using our payment systems, our technology, and they start adopting it, the whole infrastructure is going to become more important and more uh, uh, needed towards the entire crypto and blockchain ecosystem, right? So that is what you have an opportunity to be an owner of. Imagine getting a piece of every crypto transaction around the world by you owning the CPU nodes, right? And then, so Warren Buffett says things that you like to do should be a hobby of yours, but things the world needs, right? The But things the world does should be a business of yours. Again, so what you like to do, make it a hobby, but what the world needs should be a business of yours. So make it a business to provide these kind of services that the world needs. If the world is moving to crypto, you should be the one providing and making crypto accessible to the world. Then you have fun and do the hobbies that you like, but make crypto payments, crypto itself, your business, because it's what the world needs. Okay,
Didn't
let's
make
watch
millions of
this.
dollars in crypto, but I don't trade crypto and I don't buy crypto. I make it. So I started making Bitcoin at $220. That in itself is crazy. We started mining Bitcoin. We were making a lot of money. We were like, man, if Bitcoin ever gets to $10,000, we're going to be rich. This guy that was mentoring me, he was worth $100 million. I became one of his top guys. And at that time, I didn't know anybody worth that kind of money. It just sounds preposterous to the average person. For the next 7 years, I learned software instead of hardware mining. So when you mine Bitcoin, you have a physical piece of machine. You plug it into the network. It confirms transactions. You make Bitcoin. On the platform that we launched, which was a company called Gala Games, we worked at Snoop, the death row chain that Snoop gave me. Kind of crazy. And instead of hardware, we had software. So these software nodes will confirm transactions on the blockchain. Every time you buy something on that blockchain, sell something, move some money back and forth, there's a fee. That fee goes up in the cloud and it's split evenly between the node owners. So that very first blockchain that we launched, I only put 15,000 in. And for 2.5 years, those nodes just confirmed transactions. I had about 17 million tokens in my wallet. I watch it go from less than a penny to 5 cents, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 84 cents in a matter of like 5 months. So I went from $11,000 in software nodes to having over 11.4 million liquid currency.
Incredible, right? And that is something that we are going to be helping you do here. You don't need to worry about getting yourself a computer like a mining rig and do all of the physical hardware and learn how to connect all these graphic cards and then spend thousands, if not tens of thousands of dollars in electricity bills to mine Bitcoin. You don't need to like mine Bitcoin, right? You could go ahead and create it by being a node owner, right? By being part of the ecosystem that we are building here, because you don't need none of that here. You could go ahead and do some staking and get yourself either a CPU node or get yourself maybe a Guardian node. Now, the Guardian nodes, you stake some of the Mirix tokens, these validate and secure the blocks in the blockchain, and then you will earn Mirix rewards and also Phoenix gas fees rewards. Guys, the Guardian nodes flow is as simple as this, right? And user sends a transaction through the blockchain receives the transaction, then the Guardian nodes will validate and confirm those transactions. These will be verified and added securely to the blockchain, and then the Phoenix gas fee will happen, which again, if you own the Phoenix, you're benefiting from that. But by you being an owner of the Guardian node, guess what? You're going to be able to support the ecosystem, secure, and earn from those activity, right? So the Guardian nodes, again, will verify, validate, and protect and confirm those transactions. But while you staking, you're going to be making the system stronger, trusted validation, and also earning some income. So Guardian nodes will make sure that every transactions are secure and real, secure, and verified, right? So that is why you want to be a part of this. Another big, big project that we have is our Project X nodes. These are real world assets tokenization, right? So tokenization is the process of digitally connecting real world value to the blockchain systems. All of this is done as an NFT based digital membership or access system, which is connected to the real world assets such as oil, energy, commodities, and real estate. Now, normally, only wealthy institutions can participate. If you are a big company that is trading in oil and doing all of that stuff, maybe you can participate. But access is super limited for regular people like you and me. If you're not mommies and daddies, little boy or little princess, right? You don't have a $2 million hedge fund account, you can participate on these, right? The entry barriers are extremely high, right? Because you're not mommy's and daddy's little baby, right? But guess what? The blockchain creates the ability to digitally structure these participations, giving access to people, improving accessibility, right? Connecting communities, like regular people being able to invest in these, and we are going to be able to build a transparent ecosystem. So imagine there is a high level private investment group that is allowing us to do this, and we're doing this through the blockchain, right? So that is the direction Project X is trying to move us forwards to, where we are going to be able to invest in the real world industries like oil, gas, energy, and commodities, right? All of that through the tokenization and connecting those real world value assets to the blockchain systems. Everything super secure and transparent, immutable records. Remember, everything in the blockchain stays in the blockchain, decentralized infrastructure, and a smart contract ready ecosystem. All of that also connected to the Project X treasury, which is a community and ecosystem participation structure. It's a treasury first model, right? Sustainable reward structure and a real world assets back strategies, right? All of these allowing participants to access the ecosystem and get involved into everything that we just said, right? You're going to be able to earn rewards and incentives and have a long-term alignment and income structure based on these Project X nodes. Also, the adoption and the expansion of the treasury driven growth is all designed for long-term growth, right? So global adoption, ecosystem expansion, treasury strength, and sustainable value, right? So the Project X bridges the real world industries and blockchain technologies through tokenization, creating a treasury driven ecosystem built for long term growth and community participation. Okay, so what we do have now is let's go ahead and talk about the Alpha Pass. Now, this is a one license, multiple AI ecosystem in one place. Well, what is an Alpha Pass again? It's a unified AI ecosystem combining personal AI tools, business AI systems, AI agents, coding tools, generative media, and AI marketplace opportunities into one platform. Think of the Alpha Pass as a big AI mall. It's a one lifetime pass key with endless possibilities, right? So the concept is simple. Imagine a grand AI mall. Inside this mall are hundreds of AI stores for both your business and your personal life. You have one pass key, which is the Alpha Pass, that will give you access to every single thing that you will find here in this mall. We're talking a one-time payment, $2,100, and you will get a lifetime access to everything you will get here. We're talking about 400 different AI apps and tools and business tools that will allow you to build everything that you need with AI. No monthly fees, no recurring bills, lifetime ownership. And you can move from one floor to the next. On the first floor, you're going to find all the business operation tools like customer support AI. You could build your own customer support for your business. You could build a conversation intelligence app, or you could have a finance and an automation system in there for you. You could build your own sales AI that will complete the sales for you. Or on the personal floor, the second floor, personal operations, you could have AI chat and assistants, your very own personal AI assistant. All of that is available there for you with one pass, all access, and you can even rent your pass in the marketplace and generate some income from this. Guys, we got to escape that AI subscription trap because most people are paying hundreds of dollars on their personal side. To be exact, if you get ChatGPT Plus or Claude Pro, Gemini Pro, all of these will cost you, right, over $200 on the personal side. That will be over $2,300 per year. Or if you have a business, let's say real estate business or an automotive business, and you get AI for all of your businesses, you're looking at $2,400 a month in memberships alone, right? That will be over $29,000 per year. Combine the two of these, and you're looking at paying over $2,600 per month in membership fees versus the AI versus the Alpha Pass. Guess what? It's a one-time $2,100 payment, and you're gonna get access to everything you see here for free. Now, guys, you could save in over 3 years over $96,768. So you own your AI future, and you will stop paying these subscriptions forever, right? So that's the value behind the Alpha Pass. You're gonna get one license, one login, one ecosystem, access to everything that you need for the AI and anything that has to do with AI. Guys, here's the miracle ecosystem. It's one ecosystem, endless possibilities. You got the Guardian notes. You could visit the website. You got the Mirex. You could also visit our website there. Access to crypto through our miraclepayglobal.com. You get your own Miracle wallet. Over 7, if I think it's 9 different networks that you're going to be able to access through one digital wallet, right? Bellator Life, our own blockchain opportunities, real growth, and your online business that will pay you for the rest of your life. Then we have our BG Lifestyle Club. You want to travel for free around the world? I will tell you about it in a little bit. Pay attention, right? Ingenico, go check out their website. Look at our logo as one of their partners. And then if you like video games and making money while playing video games, go ahead and go into the phoenixarena.com and watch what we are doing there as well. We are built for the future, driven by innovation. None of this stuff you see here has been done before, guys. We are the first to get it done. Okay? But now let's talk about our partnership, our brotherhood with BG Lifestyle. Guys, BG Lifestyle is our AI education program and our travel club, but it is the pathway to the wealth strategy, which is Bellator. So you want to get to Bellator, you want to own all of these nodes, the Guardian node, the CPU nodes, the Project X's of the world. You want to earn and stack on all of these digital assets and get paid daily and monthly for the rest of your life. Well, you got to go through BG if you want to go ahead and do this in the less inexpensive way possible. And I'm going to show you right now. But let's take a look at what is BG Life and who is Boogie Gopher. Let's take a look.
What if your success paid for your lifestyle in real time? Every sale, every referral builds your BG miles. Unlock access to experiences money alone can't buy. Drive Ferraris in Italy. Live the moments others only watch. From luxury escapes to unforgettable global adventures. And give back, creating impact around the world. The higher your status, the greater your access. Even Boogie figured it out. BG Lifestyle. Earn the life others dream about. Your miles, your status, your world.
Your miles, your style, your world. Welcome to BG Lifestyle, guys. This is the future of lifestyle. This is learning and travel, right? Boogie G is all about learning, sharing, traveling, and earning. And here you're going to be able to earn travel rewards, learn practical AI skills, build a global community of people that will be traveling with you, and create more freedom, time, and experiences for you and your loved ones. So this is our AI program, education program, where you're going to learn everything and anything you need to know about AI, how does it work, and how it's created, and what the functions are. Everything you need, all the practical AI skills, you're going to be able to learn here from beginner to expert at your own pace. And you are going to be able to do this through 4 different course levels. We got the basic for $100, the starter for $250, the advanced for $500, and the professional for $1,000. However, if you stick around, I will show you how you can actually get through all of these courses with only the basic course, which is $100. So if you want to learn how you can get to the $1,000 course with only $100 investment, with only a $100 investment, you will need to be able to stick around and watch what I'm going to say. I'll show you to you. Okay, so welcome to the Travel Club first, because it's not only about learning, guys. We also have our Lifestyle Travel Club here. And as a member, when you participate, you're going to be able to earn travel miles, right? You're going to be able to turn your activity into unforgettable travel rewards. And each of these travel miles are equivalent to $1. So imagine earning, right? Let's say you have 1,000 miles. That means you have $1,000 that you're going to be able to apply on your own travel portal, right, in the website, and then you're going to be able to either fly first class with your miles, right? You'll be able to pay for your flights and travel first class around the world. Maybe you want to get on a cruise. Maybe you want to go ahead and rent a Lamborghini in Dubai or a Ferrari in Italy, like the video said. Maybe you want to get on a five-star hotel and resort. Maybe you want to just go enjoy your life, right? Travel the world, and then you could do that with miles and not come out of pocket ever, right? You're going to be able to increase your membership status, move up the levels, and unlock greater privileges. You're going to be able to unlock lifestyle benefits, enjoy exclusive savings on travel, shopping, and more, and also access future opportunities. You could be the first to know about new deals and global experiences. And remember, you, based on your level, you're going to be able to travel and do crazy experiences, right? So the more active that you become, the greater the rewards will be, and the bigger and the better lifestyle that you're going to have. So now let me ask you, where will your miles take you? What are some of those dream destinations that you want to go to? Maybe you want to go to Dubai. Guys, I had the pleasure to be in Dubai, and I got to tell you, it is a must visit location. You have to go to Dubai at least once and enjoy that. Your Maldives, look at the picture there with the canoe, right? And then your hut on in the water. Like imagine waking up and then looking at the sunrise through your bed, and then it's just water, right? Bali, Greece, right? Who wouldn't want to go to Athens? Switzerland, Thailand, the Caribbean. I'm from the Dominican Republic, guys. I bet you want to go there. Go to Punta Cana, watch, get on one of those blue beaches, beaches out there, right? Like, guys, it's just gonna be incredible. But the question next is who you would take with you to these trips. Maybe you have a wife, a husband, a girlfriend, or two girlfriends. I don't know. That's your life. But then again, guys, like who will you take to uh like to these trips? Like think about traveling around the world with miles, with your family, with your loved ones. Ain't wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't that be great? Huh? So start thinking about that. Picture yourself with your families in some of these destinations, right? This is gonna be amazing. Now, let's talk about the ridiculously low price vacations that you're gonna be able to get with the club, right? Every time you get one of these courses, you're gonna get a vacation credit, which are valid for 3 years, and then you will be able to visit places like Paris, France, 5 days, which normally retail price will be $2,500, but you as a member can only could go there for the same amount of time for only 699 miles. Now, notice I didn't say dollars because, again, we're going to be traveling the world with miles. Let's say you want to go to Dubai, 5 days, $2,800. That will be 649 miles only for you, right? But how does this work? Again, the travel packages are purchased in bulk, so we buy a lot of them, and then we negotiate those rates to the lowest price possible. Then the club may also subsidize some of these trips and post online and claim on first come, first serve basis, right? And then the potential savings that can be achieved with this can be substantial compared to the retail pricing, because again, we are buying them in bulk, plus the club subsidizing these equals exceptional travel value, exceptional discounts, right? And then that's the benefit behind us being members on this club. And also by you helping and sharing this information with other people, you can join our inner circle, right? Because not all travel experiences are created equal. Guys, you could become a regular BG member and then become a BG Elite member, right? And then you're going to gain access to our most exclusive experiences, luxury destinations, and once in a lifetime adventures. So by being part of the inner circle, there are going to be trips reserved for the top tier elite members of the club. Like, for example, going through the Mediterranean on a super yacht, right? 5 days aboard a private luxury yacht, go through Monaco, St. Tropez, Sardinia, and then get helicopter transfers to different VIP events. We could do like a private island takeover where only Team Empire members will be at, no public access, luxury events, private dinners, and different things to do in there. Or maybe have a royal desert experience, right? Imagine going through the private luxury camp in Saudi Arabia, or do some falconry, right? Arabian horses or stargazing. All of that available to the elite members only. But what about beyond luxury? What if you want to go through Antarctica and actually go through an expedition there, right? So you're going to be able to see the icebergs, the whales, the penguin colonies. This is one of the world's rarest travel experiences that you could ever have, right? Or go to the Monaco Formula One Elite Week and watch the race from a private yacht, Michelin star dining, and exclusive parties. Maybe you want to get into one of these exclusive bonus experiences like dinner with renowned entrepreneurs, private castle stays, private concerts. Imagine sleeping in a 300 or 500-year-old bedroom, and then you're in a castle, right? Sleeping there, 300, 500 years old. I mean, I would definitely not get up at night and walk those halls because you don't know what's gonna come out. However, that would be an experience I would like to have. Like sleep in a castle. Like what? I mean, that would be crazy. But then again, guys, it's all about our referral marketing system, right? How does this work? Right? This is a concept that everybody already understands. Guys, when somebody loves something, they will share it, they will recommend it. And that's how communities will grow naturally, right? So, one of the best examples will be a restaurant. If you go to a nice Italian restaurant, I love, for example, the shrimp pasta, right? Imagine going to the restaurant, you enjoy the pasta, a nice wine, the music was great, the people was great, the service was great. You will share this with everybody. The only difference is that the only people benefiting from you opening your mouth will be the restaurant. But guys, with our referral marketing system, you share this club, you will earn miles and rewards, right? You start sharing this, which again, it requires you to share it. In order for you to move on through the different courses, you wouldn't want to talk about this. You want to share your experiences through the club. And that is what's going to really make things happen. Why? Because let me tell you, when every single one of these courses have what we call a miracle codex in it, here you're going to be able to see your network, track your progress, and unlock the different rewards. Right? Yes, you do want to share the club. And every time you do, you will fill out one of these pay stations or the little slots that you see here. Right? So when you become a club member and you get your $100 course, guess what's going to happen? Let's say you invite Alex and Mia you fill out 2 of those pay stations. Every codex have 6 pay station in it, and it's it's your responsibility to fill them out. However, you don't need to do this alone. There's also going to be spillover that will be coming from 2 different ways, from your leaders that register first, right? And the leaders and the people that register first. And then also you're going to get spillover from your team that is being built below you. So you could do this by sharing it yourself, or also by your team and your leaders working together and getting these lots filled out with you. So if we look on the left side and we look where it says my friends, we could see that Emma has 3 of her pay stations filled out, and then she only needs 3 more to complete what we call a cycle. When you fill out all 6 pay stations, we call that a cycle. And that's when you are going to earn rewards in the form of USDT into your wallet, and also BG travel miles that will allow you to go ahead and travel the world for free. So what is the goal here? To fill out these pay stations as soon as possible. And guess what? The quickest way to do that is by sharing this with other people, right? And then they're gonna go ahead and come in, get on that $100 course, and boom, all of a sudden you are cycling and earning miles, also earning those USDT rewards. So build your network, track your progress, and unlock those rewards. But let's talk about how exactly the travel miles and the rewards will be coming in as you are cycling inside with the Miracle Codex, right? So when you get yourself that $100 course and you complete a cycle, you're going to earn $138 in instant pay and also 18 travel miles. Guys, with a $100 course, you are getting instant commissions. These commissions will literally be available in your wallet right away for you to withdraw. Now, remember I was telling you at the beginning that I was going to show you how you can actually get through that $1,000 course for free with only the $100 course? Well, let me tell you what you need to do. The key will be to get in on that $100 course and then helping as many people as possible to come in and get on that $100 course. As you get people and you complete these cycles, you can accumulate your commissions and then buy, with those commissions, you buy the $250 course. Now, here's where the magic happens, right? When you complete the cycle on the $250 course, immediately the system will place you again on the $250 course, and it will buy you for free the $500 course. So again, you complete the $250 course, you cycle, meaning you filled out all 6 pay stations, and then the system will place you for free on the $500 course. Now, when you complete that $250 course, you make $200 in your wallet rewards, which will be accumulated into a separate wallet. And also you're going to have 100 travel miles. When you complete the $500 course, now you're going to generate $400 in wallet rewards and 200 travel miles. But guess what's going to happen as well? The system will place you again on the $500 course for free, and then also it will purchase for you that $1,000 travel course for free. Again, sorry. So yeah. So when you complete the cycle on the $500 course, the system will place you for free on that $1,000 course. And then when you complete the cycle there, you're going to earn $800 wallet rewards and 400 travel miles as well. Now, let's say you complete all of these cycles. You're going to get a total potential of income coming into your wallet of $1,538 or USDT and 718 miles. So the coolest part about this, guys, is that the system is designed that for that one purchase that you made, right? You will be able to get back into the same course and have the ability to cycle over and over and over and over, right? So let's say you purchase that $100 course, that will be the only time you come out of pocket, and then you could work your way all the way through the $1,000 course. Now, in order for you to get for free to the $1,000 course, you do need to go ahead and sponsor at least two people into the $250 course, right? So what will be the key here? The key will be for you to come in with a $100 course, cycle, teach people how to do the same thing, and get them through that $250 course. You helped a minimum of two people do that, and with the spillover and with you working and sharing this club to the world, guess what? You are going to be able to move all the way to the $1,000 course. So the results are that each time that you filled out those 6 pay stations, right? You complete what we call a cycle, and then the system is designed for you to get repositioned for free back into those courses and then cycle over and over and over and over and over. And every time you complete all 4 courses, you're going to earn $1,538 in your wallet that you're going to be able to withdraw, and then you're going to be able to earn 718 travel miles that will allow you to accumulate and travel around the world for free. Guys, so when you complete what we call Code X, you unlock a $2,100 reward, right? And then you will be able to choose between option 1, which is an alpha pass, right, which is our AI license, or option 2, which is 4 Miracle Pay Notes, which will pay you daily Infinite tokens for the rest of your life. Now, when you graduate Codex and you complete that, you get to choose your reward. So upon successful completion of the Codex at the $1,000 course level, you will unlock the power to choose one of the following rewards, which are each valued at $2,100. Again, you get to choose either an Alpha Pass or 4 Miracle Pay Notes, which will pay you daily Infinite tokens for the rest of your life. So again, the Codex journey is simple. You want start and buy yourself that $100 course. Every single person coming in should be getting that $100 course, right? Then you advance through the pay stations. You complete the cycles. You purchase yourself the $250 course and help your team do the same exact thing. Do this with as many people as possible, and you will cycle a lot quicker than most people out there. You want to help as many people as possible come in on that $100 course and help them cycle so that they can purchase that $250 course. Remember, in order for you to move on for free to the $500 course and the $1,000 course, you need a minimum of 2 people on that $250 course. Once you upgrade and complete the cycles on all of them, the 250, the 500, and the $1,000 course, you will graduate. And then you get to choose either a free Alpha Pass or a 4 CPU node pack, right? And at that point, you are going to be able to enjoy the continuous income coming from you cycling over and over and over and over. You could get up to infinity by helping people come into the club and also getting themselves through that Codex journey, right? And then you're going to be able to earn all of those miles and accumulate a ton of miles and travel the world. So complete a Codex, claim the $2,100 reward, and change your life forever. Also, remember that the Alpha Pass and those CPU nodes pack will open the doors to the next phase of the ecosystem. Guys, not only you're going to be able to earn rewards inside of BG and also miles, but when you get that alpha pass and you help your team get the alpha pass as well, or let's say they choose the 4 CPU nodes, you will earn on the Bellator side as well. We are talking about commissions, that direct commissions that you're going to be able to earn on the Bellator side as well. You are going to earn $200 on the first 2 members that you help get through that process, that you help graduate, and then from the third person and onward to infinity, you will earn $1,000 in direct commissions. So imagine if you help 10, 20, 30, 50, 1,000 people, and you are earning $1,000 in direct commissions for each of them every single time they graduate, right? Also, you're going to earn what we call infinity pay. This is an $800 override that will come in from the first 2 people of the first 2 people on their team down to infinity. So imagine getting $800 override for the first 2 people on every single person's team, right? That will be the doorway the doorway to the next phase of the ecosystem. Once you complete all the milestones and all the courses are you complete the cycles on all of the courses, you're going to get access to the alpha pass or the 4 CPU nodes. You're going to be able to get additional rewards opportunities and also expand the community's participation, because again, you're going to be able to earn more cycles, more miles, and also direct commissions on the Bellator side of things. So the Alpha Pass, the 4 CPU nodes are your gateway into the Miracle ecosystem. And with that, you're going to be able to access and you're going to be able to start stacking more of our assets, digital assets in our Miracle chain ecosystem. You could start getting more nodes. You could start getting more of the Project X's nodes. When you start earning these commissions and these rewards, you're going to be able to get yourself some of those Guardian nodes. You're going to be able to get the farm nodes. By the way, guys, the farm nodes are $100 as well. So it might be a great idea to come in on that $100 course and also get yourself a farm node so you can start earning daily pay for the rest of your life, even if it's at a lower rate than a CPU node, but you will be getting paid daily for the rest of your life. And you could get a farm node for $100, right? You could start stacking and buying the Phoenix tokens, the Mirix tokens. You could start doing some staking. You can go ahead and get the score tokens. Is one ecosystem, endless possibilities, guys. When you start earning all of these rewards and you cycling over and over and over, guess what? You can go ahead and start stacking on the Bellator side. But why timing matters? Because the infrastructure is finally ready, guys. Find out where the world is going and you want to get there first. We already went through all of the difficult parts of being a Bellator member. We already developed the floor, the ground floor of it. Now we are ready to go on the momentum and the acceleration phase of things. Okay, so the early foundation phase is already complete. So now you're in a position that watching this to get in now and be ready before the world finds out about it. So the secret, if we want to call it that, is to position yourself in front of the masses before the masses react and find out about what we are doing here. So get ready, get yourself into that $100 course and get in position now. The future is built by those who position themselves today. And you can go ahead and register for free inside of BG Lifestyle, inside of Bellator, and then work your way through that wealth strategy. Okay, so thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to this presentation. It is a lot of information, but guess what? We are going to be sharing this information with you pretty much all week. Almost every single day we have a call. And I'm telling you what, watch this replay, watch this video over and over and over until you understand the magnitude of the value behind this information. So with that said, guys, thank you very much. Get back to the person who shared this information with you and tell them to send you that link so that you can register right now. So y'all already know, guys. Juan Martinez signing off. Boom! Team Empire, Boogie G, Bellator, let's get it. Take care, guys. See you around.